Welcome to day 103 of the Yoga Home Practice Challenge. We're going to start by coming into all fours, so settle yourself comfortably with the adaptations you need. And then let your weight settle back to the centre. We can rock forwards and back, so we can slide the hips forwards and back. So these are really nice ways to warm the back up, to ease into your practice and to feel kind of more connected to your body. Develop the movement as you want to. You might want to stay in all fours and rock from one side to the other side. You might want to rock forwards and back. Allow your body to move the way it wants to. Feel your weight sinking down into the floor, so the body gets heavy. You feel the feet planted on the ground, settled. Get that feeling of great weight, great steadiness. And from there, allow your body to move freely, with attention, with awareness. Do what your body wants to do. Whether you want to stretch up, release up with the hands and out and down to the sides. Whether you want to lie on your back and rest. Notice what your body wants to do. Noticing how the middle of your back feels in this moment. Noticing how your shoulders feel, back of your neck. Listening to these parts of your body and noticing how they would like you to move. So sometimes we can tune in to what we can almost listen to this part of your body and go, oh, okay, how does this part of my body feel? How would I like to move? What does my body want to do? So see if you can be guided by these different parts of your body. So you might start by just saying, right, I'm going to take a little bit of time to focus in on my hips. And I'm going to move my hips with my breath, and I'm going to notice how my hips want to move. How does my lower back want to move? What can I do to make my lower back more comfortable? What can I do to allow my lower back to feel more alive? What can I do in my lower back that affects my energy throughout my body? And how can I bring a sense of quietness to my lower back? As you move, you might find little areas of your body become a little bit you might become more aware of like an imbalance in the muscles. You might find a little bit of tenderness. You might find a movement that you notice is, oh, this movement's a little bit stiff, a little bit crunchy, or it doesn't quite flow. These are really, really helpful teachable moments where you're teaching yourself, I might add. But these are these moments, they're beautiful little moments where you go, oh yes, I can feel something in the left side of my sacrum right now when I do this particular movement. And then you can go into that movement a little bit more and explore, what is it? How does it want to move? What is it telling you? What is it teaching? And these are the lovely processes that you can go through whilst continuing a practice, doing whatever it is that feels right, whether you're stretching out, whether you're standing, whether you've come back to all fours. whether you found another place to be that you would like. Just notice, what is it that I want to do right now? With yoga, we're often thinking about the health and the vitality of the spine. So thinking about, how does the spine move? How can we help it to move more freely? How can we help it to keep the rest of us healthy? The spine is where all the nerves travel through, so all the information is carried through the spine and then out around the body. So we really want to be using the spine in a way that helps us to feel connected into that deeper vitality within ourselves. You might find yourself noticing the screen and the grasses flowing in the wind or gently moving in the wind. And see if you can find a movement that allows your spine to feel free, like those grasses that gently waft and move. So the movement feels very, very natural. So there's a flowing quality to it, but don't forget that the grass has got such strong roots. It's got such a strong connection to the earth, and that's what allows it to flow, to move, to feel free. So when you're thinking about that sense of freedom in the body, to move the spine, move the body like the body of the grass, come back to the feeling of that solidity, that strength of the roots. And that is usually the area of your body or areas of your body that are touching the floor. So it could be that you're rooting down through your feet and standing. It could be that you're rooting down through the back of the pelvis and through the back of the shoulders when you're lying on your back. You might be rooting down through your hands and all fours. And then thinking about the grass and the little grass head on the top. So the little lightness, the little bit that is going to take it further and spread its seeds. And just allowing yourself to think of that area a bit like your head, so that right on top we've got this feeling of lightness, this feeling of connection to more than just the small aspects of life. Connected to your purpose, connected to your awareness of this moment, so that you're present in this moment, this now. And when you feel ready, allow your body to fold forwards, allow yourself to soften into that forward, quiet, bending position. And when you've done that enough, allow yourself to move out, to twist round to one side. Allow yourself to arch back. Find ways to allow your legs to strengthen and stretch. Find ways to let your heart be happy. And remember, this is your practice. It's for you. And you're the expert in you. People can help you all sorts of different ways. But ultimately, this practice is really about you going inwards into your journey, your body, and this moment for you. And ultimately, yoga is about union. Union of the mind and the body and the soul. And it can be viewed that there's a kind of yoking, or a kind of, which is the root of the word, union, that there's a yoking in this union, so two things brought together that otherwise wouldn't want to be joined. Or you can see it as this really lovely interconnection which gives you far more strength. When the mind and the body work together, are strong and steady together, we are stronger in ourselves. I hope you've enjoyed your practice today, and I hope it's brought you a little bit of peace and a little bit of liveliness. Wishing you a wonderful day. Thank you.